Alright guys, I just want to say before starting today's video, this was very difficult for me to release. I am very self-conscious about how I look, and it wasn't until after recording the video that I realized that I really don't look good, in my opinion. And it was really hard for me to even edit the video, and then it was even harder for me to probably push the upload button. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. I'm very nervous, very stressed about how I look, and I'm very uncomfortable by the looks of it during the recording of this video.
Well, what's going on, guys? Lucas here with Lubcubs Game, and we are back with another video on the channel. Guys, today's a bit of a weird one. I mean, you see my face, you see Evelyn's face.
Yeah.
It's a bit different. We're outside. I know it's kind of weird. We have a roommate, so we're kind of trying to segregate ourselves a little bit. Is that the word?
Yeah.
Isolate ourselves, stay away, just so we can record this in peace. I've been receiving a ton of questions, and I mean a ton.
A ton.
A ton.
Okay, is that like 3?
Like 50?
Oh, that is a ton.
Like, is Pat dead? Is Pat okay? Is Pat sick? Is Pat okay? I already said is Pat okay.
Yeah, you're just gonna keep saying it.
Yeah, but I got that like 50 times.
Okay.
I'm not the person to ask if Pat's okay. I mean, it's my channel. I do make maps for him, yes. We are friends, yes. But I will answer the questions. Pat is doing great. He's probably the happiest he's been.
A while.
Yeah, in a long time. Ever since I've known him, and it's what, 2.5 years now I've been working for Pat.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably the happiest he's been in a long time. He's enjoying life. He's recovered. He was recovering from sickness, and even with the sickness, he was still extremely happy. I found.
Yeah.
So
Doing really well.
yeah, so everything's okay with Pat. He said he's going to be uploading again soon. I did make a Christmas map. That may have been like, there was a bit of a sneak peek at that in one of the last videos I made regarding how to play maps with friends. So Pat said he's going to be releasing that before Christmas. Might be in the next couple days, might be on Christmas. I don't know. I just make the maps, I hit submit, and we're done.
He does all that other stuff.
I should also add that Jen is also doing fine. I know she's extremely busy right now with a lot of stuff in her own personal life. So, yeah, she's doing great. I talk to her probably weekly at least, sometimes a little bit longer than that. But as far as I know, I just talked to her a couple days ago, and she's doing great. Super excited for Christmas. And yeah, I did make a map for her not too long ago, actually. So I'm thinking she's going to be uploading that soon, too.
Now, with the Pat stuff aside, I asked you guys if you had any questions for a Q&A, and that's what we're doing today. So we're going to start on YouTube, because I did ask in the community tab there. And I asked for questions for both me and Evelyn.
I don't know the answer.
I hope you do.
Pleading the fifth.
Alright, so I'm going to go top down. For Evelyn, what's your favorite thing about Lucas?
Well, I don't know. Is it supposed to be physical or
Well, I'm too good looking
mental?
for everything, so it has to be mental.
Okay, well, physical, I was gonna say your hair.
Oh, thank you.
Mental, you're thoughtful.
Oh, was that thoughtful in a good way?
Yeah. You don't do things or say things out of spite or anger. I don't know, you're nice because you're thoughtful.
Thanks. And the next question is a follow-up. What's my favorite thing about you? Physical thing would be your eyes.
Ooh.
Beautiful blue eyes. Everything else, I can't pick one.
You have to.
There's too many.
Just pick one.
You're too nice. You're too friendly.
Nice.
You are nice. You're funny. But you're very creative. You like to create things artistically, and you never put 50% in anything. You always do 100%. Sometimes that's kind of a bad thing, but you do put your effort into everything.
That's nice.
All right, next.
Yes.
Okay, do you enjoy playing my maps?
Your maps?
Yeah.
Sometimes, but I'd rather play them with somebody other than you. Because you know them way too well, so there's not even a chance that I can just do anything. Like,
Right.
I'm bad at Minecraft already, and you're good. But then you already know where everything is and stuff, so I
Right.
have no chance.
So, I mean, it's a fair point. It's a fair point. How do we feel about everything that's going on in the world? It's crazy. It's weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
But, I mean, we gotta do our part. We're doing everything we can to stay safe and keep other people safe. Following the rules, because what's the point in arguing them?
Yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do, and
Yeah,
the government's trying its best. So are we.
exactly. how did you and Evelyn meet? So we like to tell people we met in Italy. It sounds very romantic, but really Evelyn hit on me first.
No.
See, I had a broken ankle, and I was, the idea was we had an Italy trip booked with our high school, and I broke my ankle after we paid for everything, so it's like I had to go. But my dad thought, oh, it'd be a good idea to get me a scooter. So I had like this one-legged scooter where I put my broken leg on it, and I had to push myself along, which was great, but it kept me at the back of the line for a lot of stuff, which is where Evelyn naturally hangs out in most groups.
Yes, I'm not the person who needs to be at the front of the line. I'm happy to wait till the end.
So I'm just walking around, and I'm having a really bad day because there's a lot of crutching, there's a lot of cobblestone, and one of my friends said, "What's going on?" I'm like, "What does it look like baking a cake?" And Evelyn turns around,
And I said, "Hey, good looking, what's cooking?" Because he said he was baking a cake, so I thought he'd answer cake. And he just said, "Thanks."
I did not say thanks, I said thanks.
So then I was awkward and uncomfortable and just didn't talk to him until later that day.
And we talked a bit more and talked a bit after the trip, and then I asked her out probably a week after our high school trip, and she said yes after getting permission from her grandmother.
Yes.
Alice, thank you. What do you think you'd be doing if not YouTube? I mean, I'm not really doing YouTube right now as a job. I'm doing map making for Pat, but if we took out YouTube altogether, there was no YouTube, I'd probably be doing what I really don't like doing. That would be programming robots, programming PLCs. That's what I went to school for. And
You're good at it.
I was good at it. I just did not like sitting in an office 9 till 5 doing the exact same thing all day long. What about you? Not that you're doing anything YouTube related.
Art.
Art, yes.
Yes, lots of painting.
What inspired you to make great maps? Nothing really. I like creating things. I was in school. I wanted something new in the evenings, so I made maps. I started with a Find the Button map. Did horrible. Nobody played it. Nobody liked it. So I was like, fine, I'll go big. And that's when I started with the Crack the series, and all the big YouTubers played it, and I got pretty successful off of that.
Yeah, and it was very cool and fun. And
I remember fanboying off of every single YouTuber. I know Dan TDM played one of the first ones, Log.zip, Think Noodle, and then Pat and Jen, of course, played them. But then I was always waiting for Pat and Jen to play the next one. I uploaded, and I was like, all right, how long until Pat uploads? How long until Pat uploads? And then Pat didn't even upload the last one, and I got a message from him.
yeah,
And it was just the coolest thing ever.
that
But,
was cool.
What is your favorite type of map to make? I'm really getting drained of doing the same maps all the time, but I'd probably say the simulators because you can do a lot with them, and you kind of have the same structure, so I can kind of follow a guideline for how to make those. They usually take me around 25 hours to make, so yeah, that's probably one of my up the top there. I definitely like
Yes.
the maps that have like the highest like number of commands. Those ones are always more like satisfying when you finish them. The map hasn't been released yet, but I made a Among Us light version for Pat's, which had like 10 objectives, and then there was all the regular Among Us stuff. I think that was around 8,000 commands in that. And then I've made a map. No. Pat's is 1,500, and then I've made the full version of Among Us, and I've got around 8,000 to 9,000 commands in that one. So yeah,
That's a lot.
yeah, it is. I kind of answered how I became a map creator. Pat reached out to me when I played the last Crack the Fakes map. That one. Yeah.
Yeah.
How long have you been making maps? 4 years now? 4 or 5 years? Something like that. This is for both of us.
Oh no.
What's your favorite game besides Minecraft? And what's your favorite food? And what do you do when you're not playing games? So I'll start. Favorite game aside from Minecraft? Video game wise, Rocket League. Outside the video game world, probably Dungeons and Dragons.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
Okay. I'm gonna have to go with Dungeons and Dragons as well.
Okay.
And I like golf with friends.
I mean, it's a good game. You actually have a chance at that game.
Yeah,
so.
I do.
Although I've kicked your butt so many times.
Yeah, but I keep it like close at least.
And what do you do when you're not playing?
I do a lot of painting. Yeah, that's my
We've been doing a lot more. I got a 3D printer last year, so we've been printing a lot more miniatures for D&D, and she's our miniature painter.
Yes, so I have lots of tiny paintings on the go right now.
Very random question. What is your opinion on bananas? And what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear bananas?
Well, when somebody says banana, I picture a banana. That's probably the first thing that comes to mind.
Okay.
My opinion is that they're great. They taste good. You can freeze them and then make them into ice cream. They're good in smoothies. You can make muffins.
All right.
There's lots of banana things.
First thing that comes to my mind is either the song B-A-N-A-N-A-S, bananas.
Bananas unite.
Or-
Bananas. Peel bananas.
Or Minions.
Ooh, yes.
That's the other thing. And my opinion on them, they're bananas. Yeah. I'm not big on fruits. You can tell by looking at me.
Don't say that.
And I think, yes, that's it for YouTube questions. But I also asked if I Discord. I have no idea how long this thing is. I'm going to cut it as much as I can if I have to. But I did ask on Discord.
Should we be barbecuing?
Probably. Alright, I'm going to probably skip through a lot of these because there was a lot of really random ones. For Lucas, will you ever play Hypixel Skyblock? Probably not. I'm not a huge fan on Hypixel Skyblock. I tried it once. Didn't really like it. I like to record content that I personally like to play, enjoy, record, stuff like that. And like to record content that I know that if I put the effort into it, you guys will enjoy watching it. Same similar question, will you ever play Agarian Skies? Probably not. Same answer.
Don't even know what that is.
Evelyn,
Yes.
do you love Lovey?
Yes. I love Lovey.
You love Lovey?
Yeah.
What do you do in your free time? I think we actually already answered that.
Yes.
Stop. Nathan, stop. You're really driving me crazy. Come here.
Come here.
Come on.
Ah.
Good
There.
boy. Why do you not voice chat with us? Honestly, I am probably one of the most awkward, shyest people when I'm talking to people I've never talked to before.
You are a little shy.
So I try my hardest to avoid new encounters with random people, other people, stuff like that. I'm not bad when it's like in a group situation, but at the same time, it's really weird for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
If you each won $1 million, what would you do with it? Would you like to start?
Student loans.
That's my
Buy a
answer.
house.
All right, well, pay off.
Travel.
Travel. Yes, travel the world. Pay off all my debt. There's a lot of debt. I don't like it. These are like real life questions, Minecraft questions, just intertwined. What is your favorite Minecraft version? 1.12.2. They changed everything. Well, not everything, but a lot about how commands work in 1.13. I've already taught myself how to make all those commands work, so that's not the biggest deal. But mods are still really unstable and everything past 1.13 or 1.12, and there's not a lot. Like custom NPCs is one of the biggest mods I use in a lot of my maps, and it hasn't fully updated to any of the newer versions. It's still fully updated from 1.12.2. So there's just a lot of mods that I like to use in my maps that just haven't updated. So I had to stay at 1.12. What countries have you both been to?
Canada.
Canada, the biggest one, yeah. The States.
Yeah. Cuba.
Cuba's a country.
Mexico.
Is it a country?
That might be a state.
No, I think it's a country.
I think it is, but now you're making me question it.
Evelyn's like dum.
No, not Tom.
Italy.
Italy.
And I guess we also went through Belgium.
Is that where we?
Or did we go through Germany?
Portugal.
Was it Portugal?
Yes.
We had a layover in another country. I don't know if you really count that because we were there for all of half an hour or something like that.
Is that, yeah.
So, favorite holiday?
I mean, like, Christmas is a good one.
You hate Christmas.
But, yeah, it's too stressful. So I'm going to have to go with Easter.
Easter, nice.
It's always, like, getting into nice, warm, happy weather.
I think mine would be Christmas.
Yeah, you're Christmas.
I would listen to Christmas music in the middle of July.
You do listen to Christmas music in the middle of July.
I love Christmas.
Ooh, Oh, this is Christmas.
What have we here? So another D&D related question, even though there wasn't one before. Do you play D&D online, or why do you play D&D online and not board game? We actually don't play D&D online. We've been offered to, but I really don't think it would be as enjoyable.
Yeah, no, you can't chat with people and, I don't know.
Really experience it. I know one of our DMs has done like a full 3D setup where he's got his big arena and he had traps all set up around it, big pillars and stuff like that, which was really cool. And then our other DM has a screen that I custom built, and he has the custom mats and stuff like that. It's really cool. I really enjoy that.
That is very cool.
What was high school like for you, and how much schooling did you do?
High school was painful. I didn't really like it. It's not my scene, I guess.
Same. I mean, I played a ton of sports: basketball, volleyball, track and field. But
I didn't.
It wasn't enough to make you part of the popular people. We were definitely at the lower end of popularity.
Yeah, which isn't bad.
No.
But it wasn't our prime moment.
No. And then I did high school, 2 years or a year and a half of university, and then 3 years of college.
And I did 2 years of college art, visual art.
Your forte.
My forte.
Why is 27 your favorite number? It's not. My favorite number is 1. 27 is just the answer to everything. What? What's 15 plus 12? 27. What's 20 plus 7? 27.
Okay, yeah. When you ask questions.
What is the number? How many days are in February if you take 1 out? 27. What if it's a leap year and you take 2 out? 27.
You're so ridiculous.
27 is the answer to everything.
No, it's not.
Did you ever get bullied in your adulthood or childhood? Adulthood, no.
No, I don't think as an adult, but definitely childhood.
Yeah, absolutely. I was
Lots.
more so in elementary school. Not so much in my first elementary school, but when I switched halfway through, I was bullied a lot more, that's for sure. And then a little bit in high school, but again, we didn't like high school. So.
Yeah.
What was your dream job as a kid?
Artist or doctor?
Doctor. Dr. Evelyn.
I wouldn't be good at that. I wanted to be a doctor because at first I wanted to be a nurse, but then I found out you had to give people needles. And I don't like needles. So my dad said that if I was a doctor, I could just make the nurses give the needles. And I wouldn't have to do that part. So I wanted to be a doctor.
Right. Me, I wanted to be an astronaut. Everything about space, everything, all the movies, all the fantasies about going into space, discovering the alien race, going to a different planet, just always amazed me. And I really wanted to become an astronaut, but that's never going to happen. So maybe in our lifetime I'll be able to go into space.
Maybe.
It might become a thing.
Maybe.
Questions for Evelyn. Favorite vacation spot? Go.
Yeah, somewhere warm. Like, Mexico?
Fair enough. I
don't know.
thought you would have said Florida, but
Florida's good. I don't
favorite season?
know. Summer.
That's what I thought. Have you guys become apparent to the truth that Apple and Samsung are bad? Well, I mean, we're using Huawei's, so I guess so.
Yes, I guess we have.
I mean, I've never been a fan of Apple. I've always started with Android or Samsung. So, yeah. What is your blood type?
I don't know.
Red.
Yeah. Liquid?
Do you like pineapple on pizza?
No.
Good answer. Pineapple's nasty on pizza. Evelyn.
Yes.
Would you ever wear makeup?
I do have makeup on.
She loves makeup.
But I don't wear it all the time.
Have you ever dyed your hair an extreme color?
Yes, it was hot pink for a while, and now it's blonde.
Bleach blonde,
which
almost
is
silvery.
very different than my natural color, which is quite brown.
And I guess me, I had a little bit of red in high school.
Yeah?
Yeah. And then I do highlights here and there.
Yeah, I gave you highlights.
Is it cold where you live?
Right now.
Normally, it should be. It should be like negative 20 right now, Celsius. But it's like 4 degrees outside right now.
Yeah, so it's not really cold.
Do you like Olaf from Frozen or Frozen 2? See, here's the secret. I'm pretty sure that I'm a bigger fan of Frozen than Evelyn is.
Yeah, definitely. Are they not the same?
Oh, it's Olaf,
Okay.
the snowman.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I like him.
How tall are you? Both.
5'6".
6'4". I'm a bit taller than her.
A little taller.
Why did you call your channel Lubcubs? Full story, please. I'm gonna just let you guys go back a couple here just so you know the answer already. 27. 27 is the answer to everything. Answer to everything. What was your goal for 2020, and will you reach it by the end of the year? My goal for 2020 was 20,000 subscribers. I'm at 35,000 now. You guys are absolutely amazing. Not quite at 35,000, but we are almost there, and I cannot be happier. I thank you guys so much, and this is kind of the end of the Q&A.
Yeah.
So if you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of the channel, what you guys think of the series and other things like that. But guys, most importantly, don't forget to have a lovely day. Bye guys.